I've got a screen full of people and I want to give everybody an opportunity. I see Eric. I see that finger. So go for it, Eric. And remember, there's people after you.
Well, yeah, definitely. Happy New Year to everybody. Um, Carl, I want to thank you for the devotion you did about speaking into people's lives. Over the Christmas holidays, actually, it started 3 years ago when I started working for landscaping. There's a young man who believed he was an atheist and did not believe in God, and did not believe that the world revolved around God. And over the 3 years, usually if I got stuck with somebody to work with, it was always this one lad. Him and I have built like this, I guess, a bond together. And 3 weeks ago, I got asked a question that threw me off. I got the great honor of being asked to marry him and his fiance. I found out my first reaction was no, because I'm not a licensed minister as of yet. But I did find out through my church that yes, I can marry them. I just can't do the legal side of it. So I can't do the vows, the rings, or the signing. But I can do everything up to that point. He's been asking a lot of questions about God. He's been asking a lot of questions about salvation. I've noticed a lot of change in him. He got out of that business as well because it's been, that line of work is really hard on your marriages and your relationships because you're working, I can't even say how many hours. Like, we've gotten 4 snowfalls here in Brockville this year, and each one, the boys have been out there for probably 16 to 18 hours each time. And you start at anywhere from 10 o'clock at night to 2 o'clock in the morning is your start time. So he got out of it. He no longer does it anymore. And I'm proud that he made a change because he is getting married on the 15th of July. And I'm so happy that I was able to agree to do at least the first half of the ceremony. Dismas is doing well. There's not a whole lot of change. We've got a couple of new people that have joined us, one being an ex-offender, which is the main purpose of Dismas, is for ex-offenders to stay on a godly path and to reintegrate into society and be able to stay out of those prison walls. Believe it or not, Carl, this September coming up will be 10 years you and I met. I was arrested in September of 2013, so 10 years since I went in, and this May will be 5 years that I've been out. So I am so happy that, well, if I hadn't met Carl, I would never have met any of you guys, because I would never have been able to, and I would never have gotten into ministry because I was in Ottawa, born and raised, and the lifestyle I was living, well, I probably wouldn't be talking to anybody because I'd probably be dead. I'm so proud that Molin brought up praying for ex-offenders, and I still ask for people to pray for me because no matter what the reason is you went to jail, those temptations are always there. Always. You can't get away from them. It's called life. And ex-offenders need that prayer to keep them out. Keep them living on this side of the gate, on this side of that barbed wire fence, whatever you call it. Honor Ministries is going one step further now. We've now started going into, well, not recently, but we are opening up and doing worship at churches. I've started helping out at the United Church here in Brockville now, and I joined their worship team. Last Sunday, not yesterday, but Sunday before, was my first time with the worship team there. And it's always a godsend because God puts different people in your life and allows us to be able to be used by Him, to have God get His word out there to people who normally, oh, God's not for me. I can do this on my own. And then they find out that, no, I can't do it on my own. Because if you could, you'd probably be doing a whole lot better than you are. But yeah, Honor Ministries and Dismas are going pretty much at full tilt. We basically we do it one day at a time, like the song says. And that's my new motto I've been living by, one day at a time. February 1st will be 3 months that I've been back to work. I love it there because they all know about my heart attack. And I've had a couple of close calls in the last few months. It'll be 6 months in February that I've had the heart attack. And they're constantly giving me heck because I'm picking up stuff that I'm not supposed to be. And they want to make sure that they're to help me because, like they said, if I do the work and I end up in the hospital, well, that's one less person that could come to work. So yeah, I'm so thankful every day. God allows me to be used as part of that vessel that gets His word out there and brings people one step closer to Him. That's it.
So much, Eric. I see that indication of wanting to
Yeah.
talk.
I forgot a very important prayer request. A lady passed away about a few days, probably a week ago. She's connected with like 4 different churches here in Brockville between her and her whole family. She passed away suddenly at 42 years old and left 4 kids under the age of 10. And her husband, she went into the hospital for something very simple, and she passed away. So, I definitely want prayer put out for her family.
Okay.
It hit this city really bad because she was very outgoing in the whole city. So pretty much anybody that goes to church or doesn't go to church all knew who she was, and nobody expected this to happen. So yeah, I definitely want that added to the prayer list.
Do we have a last name?
Give me a second.
Take 2,
What
they're small.
what's Hannah's last name? Look. Okay, her name is Hannah Look.
Look.
That is correct.
Hot dog. Okay, thank you very much for speaking up.
Thank you.
I'm good.